Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of March 18th through the 31st, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards off camera just to save time. So let's go ahead and begin here. And again, I know you guys have been cross-watching, but I just need to repeat myself in every video. I'm saying that I cut the cards and shuffle them off camera. To those of you that keep asking why I don't shuffle on camera or just wondering, I personally don't feel that it matters so long as the reading is true and accurate. And anyway, why would I lie? Or what is the purpose of lying and saying, yeah, I shuffled, and then you just grab the deck of cards and shuffled them? I don't know. And maybe it's just a thing about just liking seeing, anticipating the reading, you know, hearing all the shuffling going on. But I mean, I do that in between a reading anyway, so. But yeah, you guys, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. Thank all of you that have hired me to do your private and personal readings, and overall I appreciate any love and support that you show to my channel. Now at the end of the reading, I'll be pulling additional cards. I forgot to set my timer, for singles and couples from the holographic tarot deck, and then also from the Romance Angels deck. And then also, those of you that are wondering, I'm using the Crystal Visions Tarot for this week. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Heart of the situation, I have the Seven of Wands, King of Wands, the Sun, Page of Wands. Man, Two of Wands, a lot of fire energy going on. Death, Five of Pentacles, and Strength. Okay, so for whatever reason, I'm feeling like you guys are being defensive. And I feel like this has to do with either your father or a father figure. But I do feel like I'm feeling like too, like the truth is coming out about a situation, or you're going to hear some sort of good news or something that you've been wanting to hear. And it may have something to do with that father or father figure. Now, also, I'm picking up on, of course, a lot of fire energy. So it could be dealing with Leo, Aries, or another Sagittarius such as yourself. I'm feeling like this is a very passionate week for you guys. There's someone in your life that nurtures you, or wants to nurture you, or maybe you want to nurture someone that you're very passionate about. This person brings out your creativity. They bring out a very playful side to you. And over there, this is a very warm, endearing relationship, or this person that you know. You might be involved with someone who's very famous or very creative. And I'm feeling too that, excuse me, either you are giving someone a lot of attention or someone's giving a lot of attention to you. But I'm feeling like a lot of you are just kind of, either you feel threatened, like someone is threatening your relationship, and you're feeling like, I don't know, like you have to stand up or speak out about something or an issue that's going on. Like I feel like you're standing your ground. I'm feeling like you're also dealing with a lot of competitors, or a lot of obstacles, or a lot of enemies. And for some of you, you're being very proactive in a situation as well. Like for some of you, if there's someone that you're very much attracted to, you're just taking charge of the situation. You are going after this person. You're letting this person know how they make you feel, and you're being very expressive with this person. You're trying to beat out your competition, so you're having to let them know you feel like you need to let this person know how you feel. So you're just going out and you're putting it out there, and you're not being afraid to express yourself or speak your mind. And for others of you, this is happening to you. There's someone that is in hot pursuit of you. They want you. They are very determined. I think this is like the third sign that got someone that is very determined to have you. And so they're claiming you. They're like, I need to let people know that you are mine. You are mine. You are mine. So somebody is putting themselves out there on a limb. Very, very passionate. I feel like there's a lot of passionate energy going on in your lives here. Maybe both of you guys are both spiritually compatible as well, and sexually compatible. So there's a lot of fire energy. And then for some of you, maybe like you're in a relationship and you guys work together, or maybe this person you guys bring out each other's competitive nature. But I feel like it's more so fun, but I am seeing a little, some troubles here. Yeah, because two of wands, some of you, there is some sort of power struggles. One person wants to lead the other, and neither one of you is ready to back down. So there is definitely some power struggles. And then for others of you, this is just still about that person that wants to pursue you. They're making plans. They may have already been watching you from afar. They're like, this is the person I want to be with, and they're coming at you. Now with the Death card, there is maybe a change of plans. Maybe you were planning to go after somebody and your plans got shut down, or you saw something that made you change your mind and you decided to just not get involved. Or you guys were, I don't know, it's just like something that happens just kind of instantly. Maybe something had been building up, like the energy just got so intense, and then it just ended. Now for some of you, it could be that you were so intensely attracted to someone, and it was all just based off of physical passions and desires. So after you got what you wanted, or after they got what they wanted, it just ended. It's like, oh, okay, there's nothing else there, because after this Death, we have Five of Pentacles. So someone is left feeling out in the cold, feeling rejected, feeling like their needs weren't met. Maybe this person, maybe they came too fast. Maybe, you know, overall the performance wasn't all that it was hyped up to be. And there's just a sense of abandonment or rejection. Like, man, I'm gonna have to clarify that Death. Now also here I'm seeing whatever comes to an end, it's like going through some sort of pain and suffering, and then when you come out of it, you come back stronger than ever. I'm feeling like you were transformed by a situation as well. And for some of you, I'm feeling like the Strength card is about someone rejecting you, or you rejecting them. It could be after, again, having that connection, then you ignore the person, or they're not returning your calls. Maybe it was an affair, and now that they got what they wanted, that, you know, they're just like, they're okay, or you're okay, and it's just like, even though you're still attracted, you're still turning their offer down or refusing to do something. It's like having some sort of major self-control after some sort of pain or disappointment here. Let me see what this Death card is. Something weird just happened. I don't know what this is. Please clarify Death. What is this? I feel like the passion just died. Maybe things are going too fast, and it could have been not looking at the relationship realistically. Maybe something you saw turned you off. The person just stopped talking. Yeah, the death. I have the Fool here, so it's almost like someone just like walked out, like it was just a one-night stand. Maybe someone really fought hard to get your attention, that you were like, "Ooh, they're really into me," and then the minute you sleep with them, they're just like, "Thanks, goodbye," you know, and they're just like walking off, and you just kind of stuck there like, okay, I feel so used. Like, what was that? And so then you build up a barrier, a wall, and you're just like, I'm never doing that again. And so even if they do try to come back around the next week or whatever, you're just like, no, I'm not falling for that again. And then too, here we have the Empress. So I feel like this could have been a third party situation. It could have just been a physical attraction. If it wasn't sleeping with someone, maybe it was just some sort of flirtation. I just feel like you guys got a chance to connect, though, and then all interest just went out the window. Someone may have just been sexually frustrated or something. They're trying to deal with two people at the same time. I'm feeling like somebody was used, though, and that's why it was so quick. So either you did that to somebody or somebody did that to you. Or if neither of that makes sense, then your partner must have did something that you don't know about. So with the Ten of Wands, I'm getting someone that feels like they are putting in a lot of work, either in trying to get noticed or in the relationship. Maybe someone is carrying all the weight. Even if you're not a single parent, like you're in the relationship, it just feels like you're just doing everything single-handedly. And for some of you, it's like you're carrying on with the relationship out of obligations, out of spiritual obligations. Maybe, you know, you're letting your moral judgment to, you know, be the reason why you stay in the relationship. Others of you, I'm feeling like you have taken on many tasks, or you've been trying to keep yourself really busy. For some of you, I'm feeling like you are, I don't know, you're connecting with someone who could be at a distance, or you're trying to hold on to a long distance relationship. Maybe that's part of this struggle. Maybe you suddenly lose interest because the person is too far away, and you're just like, I don't want to deal with this long distance relationship. But for some of you, I'm feeling like you are putting yourself out there, like you're, after a period of grief, you're like picking yourself back up again, and you're saying, okay, I'm ready. I know there's someone out there for me, and I'm just ready, and I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting my prayers into the universe, and I'm going to remain steadfast and hopeful. So you're holding on to your faith, or you're being reminded, or you receive some sort of signs in the universe that motivate you to keep going. If there are issues in your relationship, again, there's still motivation to keep going, keep pushing through. Maybe you need to open up with your partner, or maybe you guys are going to open up with each other and express how you feel with each other so that you can get over these obstacles or hurdles. Because also the Seven of Wands is about obstacles and everything coming at you from every which way, maybe family, maybe work. A lot of outside forces seem like star-crossed lovers, like everything is trying to tear you apart. And so maybe at one point you are separating, but then you get inspired again and you get motivated to keep pushing through. Now also for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who's very gifted, or someone who is like a humanitarian, someone who is like a healer of other people, and they take on a lot of clients, or they're always busy and exerting a lot of their energy into their patients or into their practice or their work. They're very nurturing and caring about it, or this could be your energy. Same thing. Also, some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Did I say Aquarius? I feel like I meant to say Aquarius. Yeah, I am seeing some of you involved with someone who lives worlds apart or who lives very far away, and you could have been disappointed. Maybe they told you that they slept with their ex or something because they were sexually frustrated, or you know, they couldn't be with you, so they had to relieve themselves with someone else, and that's all it was. But there still causes some sort of disappointment in a relationship, like and then now this person is saying that they're going to be loyal and they're not going to allow that to happen again. Oh shoot, I'm running out of memory again. So if it cuts off, I'll just continue. Now here with the World, I'm feeling like you're coming to an end of a major phase or cycle. I feel like you're going to end. There are two major changes or two major things that's coming to an end for you within these next couple of weeks. I feel like your life is being changed. There's going to be a transformation or a rebirth of yourself or the person in your life, or the way, the direction of your relationship, or the direction of your life, period. And also with the World, there is starting a new chapter, closing one chapter and beginning a new one in your life. I'm seeing like multiple changes going on, multiple transformations. I'm feeling also like a major opportunity opening up, and for some of you, you may be relocating or moving or traveling, because that is on the horizon as a possibility as well. I'm feeling too with the Seven of Pentacles that a lot of you are going to be reassessing, reevaluating your lives. Let me go ahead and stop this. It's going to cut me off. Okay, so Sagittarius, I was saying that I feel like you're assessing your life here. Now, I'm also feeling like you're counting your blessings. So I feel like you're seeing life from a different perspective, and you're realizing how much you've evolved, how much you have grown, how you've matured, and you're kind of just taking a time out and saying, man, I've been through a lot, you know, and so you're just really doing a lot of reflecting here about you, about life, and what does it mean. And I just kind of feel that you're, you know, counting your blessings and looking at something with a positive outlook here. And for some of you, I don't know if I already said it because I, you know, had to go delete those previous recordings from my video thing, but I don't know if some of you may also be sharing a gift with other people. So for some of you, there's something, whatever ended may have been a blessing in disguise, but of course when it happens, it's not going to feel that way. But I feel like after you review everything, then you're going to recognize the blessing. Okay, so what additional messages are there for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising singles for the weeks of March 18th to 31st, 2018? Sagittarius singles. Okay, so Sagittarius singles, you're in your head, you're overthinking something. I'm seeing anxiety, insecurities. Now, for some of you, you are just an empath. You're very gifted, very sensitive to other people's feelings and emotions, so you have to isolate yourself. That's why you don't like going out, because you realize that you easily pick up on other people's energies, and you don't want that. So you kind of try to protect yourself or build some sort of barrier to yourself. You're trying to avoid the voices or the feelings that you're experiencing. So on a spiritual note, you know, that is what's going on with some of you. But for others of you, you're just overthinking something, your anxieties. You can feel your anxieties creeping up on you, and you don't want your imagination to take over, because you know that may be some sort of ongoing cycle or habit of yours where you allow your imagination to get the best. Like, one thing that starts off as intuition, and something is, you get an intuitive feeling about something, and then all of a sudden it just goes too far. Like, now you're going too far. Now that's not what's really happening. Now you're imagining things that don't really exist, or you're making something to be worse than what it really is. So there's something that you're being overwhelmed about. Maybe your fears about being single and wondering if you'll ever meet anyone just start to consume you, and you're like, no, we're not gonna let that happen. Don't start thinking like that. And so then you go into prayer, meditation, and you start reflecting on life and all the positive things that you have going on for you. And you're also making some sort of prayers to help you overcome these obstacles. You're asking for strength to keep going. And also for some of you, it's like, I don't know, you're overwhelmed about somebody that didn't pay you any attention, or someone that rejected you. You're thinking about that situation again, and thinking about how maybe you were emotionally invested yourself into someone and feel like you didn't get the same in return. Maybe it was a water sign, or maybe it's just someone that's very sensitive and intuitive, or someone that you see that you could see yourself nurturing, like you want to nurture this person or take care of that person, but they let you down some type of way. So get out of your head. Don't start overthinking things. And then for some of you, you do need to pray for protection, because you're an empath or a medium or a psychic or something, and you're picking up those feelings that you're feeling are not yours. Okay, so Sagittarius couples. Additional messages for Sagittarius couples. Okay, so I feel like even Sagittarius couples, you're trying to overcome some sort of insecurities. You're having some sort of doubts about your relationship, or something that's affecting your relationship, or maybe your anxieties or fears are taking a toll on a relationship, or maybe this is your partner. Maybe they're the ones that's suffering from some sort of insecurities or doubts. Paranoid, this is being paranoid. You're being paranoid. You know, someone's telling you you're just being paranoid. Please, it's just a phase. You'll get over it. And for some of you, it is a phase. It might depend on some things that are in your birth chart, depending on your rising sign, depending on what aspects you're having to your moon. If your moon is in Capricorn, you could be suffering from some sort of unknown fears or desires, because that's what happens when Saturn is in harsh aspect to the moon, maybe like by conjunction, a square, or opposition, or even if Capricorn is your 12th house. Those are the energies of Saturn bringing these unknown fears. You're like, where is this coming from? For some of you, you are insecure and thinking your marriage or your relationship is coming to an end. I feel like these are false fears. It's all in your imagination, and you're letting it get the best of you. But I feel like you're going to overcome it. And again, here, your emotions or dealing with someone who is a water sign could be overflowing here. Doing something out of obligation. And we have that show up. So for some of you, you might be having anxiety about something that you're trying to suppress as well. So I don't know, maybe some of you are trying to suppress some sort of thoughts or feelings or attractions that you have to someone outside your relationship, and you don't want that. You know, you're trying not to think about that person or something. All right, additional messages for Sagittarius singles, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Sagittarius singles. Okay, singles, I have codependency as the central issue. So there's something that you could be still attached to. Maybe you've been spending too much time to yourselves. Maybe you've been eating your emotions. Maybe you've been overdoing something, like exerting whatever anxieties you have into something else, but maybe you're overdoing it, or having a hard time coping with being single. And then maybe that has something to do with your family. Maybe you're being too needy with your family or friends, or maybe they're being too needy with you. So there's something going on, but it does say healing family issues. So maybe there's some needy family members or that are consuming your life or your health, or taking a toll on your health here. Now also I'm feeling like, okay, we have getting to know each other, but I'm feeling like if you do meet someone, there's still some sort of issues that you may be going through, or maybe your family is having an issue with the new person that you're trying to connect to, but you feel like there is a past life connection to this person. Yeah, you're feeling like this person could be the one. So there are some of you that, the ones that are definitely meeting people within these next 2 weeks. I feel like you're making a connection with someone that is from a past life, or you feel like a deep soul connection to this person, and you don't understand why this connection feels so strong, and it could be so strong that it's scary. All right, so Sagittarius couples, additional messages, Sagittarius couples. Okay, so the central issue I have, free yourself. This is making me feel like that codependency has something to do with you guys as well. Maybe you guys are also suffering from some sort of codependent family issues, or codependent issues with your partner. Because it's saying that you need to free yourself. So whatever attachments that you're having, you need to release them. If you've been overworking yourself or over dedicating yourself to your clients or to your job, then it's saying that you deserve love. So I'm feeling like at some point you and your partner need to take a time out to reconnect with each other. I feel like you guys have been putting off spending romantic time for each other, but it's saying that it's worth the wait. Or whatever it is that you guys have been wanting to do, it has been worth the wait. And maybe children could be a factor. Maybe you can never find a babysitter. Yeah, maybe you could just never find a babysitter. Something's going on. I feel like it's still in connection with family here. Maybe you guys have been trying to have children. Maybe there's some issues with trying to have children. Or maybe your children have been really dependent and needy upon you. Yeah, I just feel like you guys are needing to connect. For some of you, I don't know, although the other cards that I pulled was for singles, I'm feeling like that still has something to do with those of you that are coupled too. I'm feeling like children and family are things that could be in a way of you having fun or enjoying yourself. So I'm feeling like you need to take some sort of break. For some of you, you're getting ready to be step parents. Or maybe your partner has children, or you have children. So there's something in regards to children and step parenting as well. So a few different messages for you guys. I still hope it resonated though. Remember, these are general readings. If you want a private reading, you can email me matt76@gmail.com. That information is in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys all for watching. Don't forget to leave your comments. Many blessings to you.